Hello, great souls. Wonderful to be with you. This is a video that offers you some warm-up exercises to help you prepare for the yoga postures section of Raja Yoga. So what I'll do is talk a little bit about warm-ups, what we're doing, and then I'll offer you a warm-up routine. You can practice the whole routine. It's going to be about 20 minutes, or you can decide to use parts of it as your own body needs. So with warm-ups, part of what we're focusing on here, one of the reasons that we practice them, is so that we can begin to bring awareness to our physical body, to actually come into the body before we move into yoga postures. It's surprising. We're not always living in we're in our bodies, but our consciousness and our awareness is not always in them. So as we're practicing tonight or today, as you're going through this routine, I will be reminding you to bring awareness to the physical body, also to the breath, and then as we become more experienced in our yoga practice, the energy behind the breath. So I may hint at that or mention that. I definitely will in our yoga classes, our postures class. And then also your mental awareness, where the mind is. So the warm-ups are really wonderful. The other thing that they help us do is get the muscles in the body ready for practice. And so this is very good for injury prevention. It gives you a sense of where your body is at before coming into practice, so you know how to take care of it. Sometimes we carry tension in the body we're not aware of until we go to do something. And we can injure ourselves by doing it and then discovering, oh, my body wasn't ready for that. So the warm-ups tonight will give you a sense, where's my body today? What is it needing? How can I work with that? Okay, so I'll say more as we go. Let's begin in Tadasana. This is a yoga posture that's very good for centering ourselves, bringing our awareness into the body, and bringing our consciousness to the present moment. And in yoga practice, Ananda Yoga, we're lifting the inner gaze up here to the point between the eyebrows. So just stand for a few moments with awareness on your breath. Notice how the body feels as you're standing. Scan with your awareness from the bottom of your feet all through the body. Just a body scan as you breathe. Breathing in and out through the nose. And really feel yourself arriving now. Landing. You might mentally affirm, I am here now, ready to begin. I am here now, ready to begin. Very nice. Let's take this awareness and this steadiness of Tadasana and move into what's called the full yogic breath flow, Dirga Pranayam 2. So here we inhale, the arms come up, we expand and lift with a slight backward bend. We bring the hands close to the body and we come forward. I'm going to turn to the side. You'll come forward just as far as is comfortable for you. So if this is your forward bend, that's fine. If it's comfortable to come further down, you can. Release the arms, the head and neck. To come up, we bend the knees. Chin is tucked close to the chest. The hands are close to the body. The arms come up, and it's just a very slight backward bend. When you're ready to come down, again, the hands are close to the body. The hands are like magnets, moving prana and life force through the body. Notice how the back feels as you're moving. Notice the arms, the shoulders, the hips. So this is a full body movement, and it's a nice way to give you a sense of where your body is. We'll inhale up and exhale, arms around to the side. Very nice. From here we'll come into circle of light, circle of joy. So this is very nice for warming up the upper body. We bring the hands to the heart. We inhale, fingers interlace and elbows lift up. We exhale and hands move out in front. Inhale, lift and lengthen, stretch tall. As you release, use the mind to visualize light and joy surrounding you. The hands come behind the back. If they come together, the fingers interlace, and we inhale and bring the hands back just as far as is comfortable for you. If it's difficult to hold the hands together, apart is just fine. We'll release and exhale. Arms float, palms together, hands at the heart. Let's do that once more. Inhaling. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen, stretch tall. Release and exhale, arms come down. Very nice, hands come behind. Inhale, release and exhale. Beautiful, hands together and at the heart. Here we're going to practice butterfly. Now this is nice for the shoulders and the neck. The fingers interlace and the hands come behind the head. We inhale and expand, and you can kind of lean back a little bit, so that's another slight arch in the spine. Then you exhale and come forward, and your elbows come towards each other, and you bring the head just as far forward as it's comfortable. Following the flow of your breath, when you're ready to inhale, you expand, and exhale, come forward. Inhale, expand. And exhale, come forward. Now let's just stay here for a breath or two, just gently drawing the head down slightly. And inhale, expand, reach, and exhale down. Very nice. Let's bring the hands to the shoulders for shoulder rolls. So just rotating, moving the shoulders, and noticing how it feels for them to do this. Reverse directions, lubricating those joints. Very nice. Beautiful. We'll come into a forward bend, and this is a nice stretch for the back of the legs as well as the spine. I'm going to turn to the side to show you this. So hands are on the thighs, and this supports the back as you come forward. We lift and lengthen through the crown of the head, hinge at the hips, and exhale forward. You'll come about halfway down. Looking down towards the floor, so you could be a quarter way down is fine if you don't come halfway down. Looking down towards the floor, reaching through the crown of the head and the tailbone at the same time. Lengthening the spine, see if you can feel that nice stretch on the back of the legs. You can bend the knees slightly if that's helpful. And then from here we can bend the knees and release. And inhale up. Stretch tall, and exhale, arms down. Very nice. Let's come on to hands and knees. So we'll come in tabletop position, and we'll practice cat-cow. So cat-cow, we arch the spine on the exhale, tuck the chin to chest, and tailbone tucks under, and we sway the spine on the inhale. If it's better for you to maintain a neutral spine, when you exhale, you can bring the buttocks back towards the heels, then come back to neutral and sway. So traditional cat-cow is to arch and sway on the inhale, or neutral spine, exhale, buttocks back towards the heels, and inhale, sway. A few more times. Really listen to your body and just notice how this feels. Releasing tension. Very nice. Let's bring our left leg forward now, the right leg back. This is a low lunge, and the hands can be here on your thighs or at your hips, or if you like, you can bring the arms above the head. Reaching, if the hands are above you, towards the sky, lengthening the spine. And exhale, arms down. And then we'll go to the other side. So you find the stretch that feels just right for your body. Again, hands can be here or here, or you can bring them above you. Notice the quality of your breath. Try to keep the breath relaxed and deep. It just helps the body to release tension when we breathe in this way. Very nice. We'll inhale and exhale. With the hands on the floor, let's do a nice stretch for the feet. So this is legs and feet. I have my toes turned under, and I stretch the leg. I'm going to come forward a little bit more on my mat here. There we go. So this is a really nice stretch for the foot, and it's also a nice stretch for the leg, and it helps to keep all those muscles and tendons supple. And then release. Very nice. And we'll go to the other side. Keeping the breath flowing. You might visualize the breath washing through the whole body as you stretch. Very nice. And release. Beautiful. From here, we'll come into extended child. So here I am in Vajrasana, and I exhale forward with hands actually extended as hands in front. So let me bring my hands in front. Now you could stay up on your forearms and maintain a fairly neutral spine, or you can release all the way and drop the forehead towards the floor. And then we'll inhale up. And we'll come onto our backs. So with knees bent and feet on the floor, let's draw the knees in towards the body. Draw them in and out. And then gently rock side to side. Very nice. And now we'll draw the left knee in and the right leg is extended. Breath or two, and go to the other side. Release. Let's bend we'll bend the right knee, have the left leg extended, and we'll inhale the left leg up. And you can keep your arms at your side, or you could interlace your fingers behind the leg to support it. Relax the body as you breathe. Send the breath consciously to any point of tension that you feel. Or imagine, if you're not able to send the breath, if you don't know, if you think, well, how do you do that? You imagine that you're sending the breath, and then notice that. Now we'll point and flex the left foot a few times, and ankle rotation. Rotate the ankles. Lift and lengthen, and exhale down. Very nice. Let's go to the other side. Inhale up. Breathing deeply. You can have your the knee that's bent, you can keep that knee bent, or you could extend that leg out if you like. So that's another option. If you do it on one side, it's best to practice that on both sides to keep the flexibility balanced in your body. Just enjoy the stretch. Often feels very good at the start or the end of the day. And now we'll flex the foot, point and flex a few times. And ankle rotation, a few times each direction. Lift and lengthen, and exhale down. Beautiful. So let's practice a spinal twist here. The arms are out to the side. We'll inhale and exhale the knees towards the right. And you can look over the left shoulder, and then we'll inhale And exhale the knees to the left. And you can turn your head to look over the opposite shoulder. Following your breath, the knees come in and they go to the side. It's a nice warm up for the spine. And again, it gives you a sense of where the body is today, especially the hips sometimes and shoulders. You can really feel a release of tension as you practice this. Very nice. Now let's come to the side and just for a moment hold that position while you keep the breath flowing. And we'll inhale back to center and exhale to the other side. And sometimes I'll adjust my upper body just to keep the shoulder blades flat on the floor. Relaxed belly as you breathe. This is modified Jatari Parivartanasana. That's opening up to the flow of divine energy. And it's lovely to just sense that. Very nice. And we'll inhale, bring knees back to center. Arms come closer to the body. Let's tilt the pelvis towards the head and then back towards the feet. Just a few times to release any tension that might be there in the low back. And then we'll take the left ankle and cross it over the right thigh. For figure 4 stretch, you can keep the foot on the floor or bring that leg up towards the body. Deep, full breaths in and out. And release. Very nice. We'll go to the other side. Cross the ankle over the thigh, foot on the floor, or you can bring this up towards the body. Find the stretch that feels just right and breathe into that. When you're practicing at home, it's good to consciously, you don't have to count, but you just want to tune into a sense of balance and harmony in all that you do. So when you're stretching one side of the body, you kind of tune in to stretch the same length of time to both sides of the body. It doesn't have to be exact. But it's a nice way to listen to your body as you practice and just notice. Nice way of keeping yourself fully present to what you're practicing here. Very nice. So from here, we're going to practice what's called bicycle. And so with bicycle, I like to have a little something underneath my spine for support. So you can slide a blanket if you have one, or it could be a firm pillow. And this just provides some extra support for the low back. Draw the knees in, and the hands are resting at your side, and you pedal. This is a very nice way to warm up the legs. It is also strengthening, so it's a warming and strengthening practice. And then you reverse directions. And this is good for the mind. It keeps the mind nimble, and it often feels quite awkward, and that's good. Right? It keeps it fresh. And then we go forward and reverse. Very nice. Now you can bring the feet down towards the floor and just pause for a moment. You could practice bicycle again, or another option And this really engages the abdominal muscles, very strengthening. The legs are above. We inhale and exhale down. You want to make sure that you do this one time first to make sure there's no sense of pain or undue strain. As long as that felt fine for you, then you can practice this again. You can increase the intensity by pausing and breathing, and then lowering down. Very warming of the muscles, and it's a nice way to develop strength in the abdominal area and in the back. Very nice. One more time. Inhale and exhale down. Beautiful. So then we'll slide the blanket out and rest your belly for a moment. Rest your whole body. Deep, full breath in and out. Now we'll bring we'll come into happy baby, or sometimes called blissful baby, which is lovely. Your hands can be on your feet, or you could hold your thighs or calves. So if it's difficult to reach the feet, the thighs and calves are fine. The legs are in a wide stance, and the knees are down towards the armpits. Deep, full breaths in and out. It's a nice way to end our warm-up practice. Very nice. Release. We'll roll to the right side. Use the left hand to help you come up. And then you're all ready to begin your yoga posture practice. Or if you're ever practicing at home, this is a lovely way to get ready for meditation at night or going to bed, just before going to bed. It's simple and lovely and keeps the body healthy. Many blessings to you, great souls.